MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Olsen is there. One away.
Batting second.
Digging in, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. There to play it is Profar, and there are two away.
The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball into honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Again, a 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. J.D. Martinez would be next. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Lifted in the air out to center field. Laureano has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Batting 8. The second baseman.
At the plate, Brock Holt. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Batting 9. The center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. 0-1 the count. Comes set, the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
1-2 now. This is pulled into right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kenna is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's 1 down now.
Batting 5th.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding into bat next, it will be Mark Canha. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting six.
Here's Chris Davis now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He grounds it sharply to third. Devers has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding forward now, Jurickson Profar will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Porcello into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Betts. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. His first homer here in the series as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Well, that's one way of taking control of the game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
Batting up, the catcher, Josh.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Leading off the ball, the third baseman, Rafael.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's one for Profar at second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he fouls this one off. That misses, 1-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired.
The Athletic, the shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there. D-Roy drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mountain Davis for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The batter, the right fielder.
So now it's Mark Hanna. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed. Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as we begin the top of the 4th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Benintendi takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
1-0 the count. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just inside. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the A's 4 and the Red Sox 3. Ready now, Chris Davis.
Leading off,
and remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd of the game. And it's now 5-3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Benintendi ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with show track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Here's Jurickson Profar. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Moreland is right there. And there's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, Josh Fegley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now a pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 6-3. Standing in now, Marcus Semien. Now a ball line to the left side. Foul. Porcello gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 4 full. Oakland is now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Bounce towards the second baseman. Profar has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Well, on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Scorched to third. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on. Well, will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
First baseman.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson from the stretch. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Brian Johnson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Mark Hanna will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about having a game, Dero, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition to drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your face as you check out the rearview mirror. 4 ribeye steaks does not happen often.
Line toward the gap in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-3 game now.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for it.
Hit high and deep out to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the belt, the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat.
And it was worth the price of admission to watch this guy go home to home. This guy absolutely flies.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Chapman.
This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. His second home run of the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game. In now, Mark Hanna. as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Chris Davis will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. On to Moreland, and they roll. Stepping up now, Brock Holt hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And it's fouled away. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that in. Marcus Walden enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 64.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Dero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. A 2-run home run for Jurickson Profar. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Josh Begley. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Begley stands at second with no outs. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Smoke on the ground, left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Number 67 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 67.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to return. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
High in the air into shallow left center.
In comes Piscotty.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The first baseman, Mitch.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
It's clear to me he's absolutely hitting the wall out there.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the A's.
First pitch on its way. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rolls round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Kenna isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as they push their lead to 8 now.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In now, Josh Fegley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. This one's down to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Riding in once again, Marcus Semien. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Here's the first pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well foul. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long. As 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Matt Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bradley is under it, and he makes. Here's Brock.
Leading off for Boston, the second baseman, Brock.
Jake Diekman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. His past history with Jake Diekman, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty, and they can't run it down. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Here's Mookie Betts, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. No balls and a strike to count. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And the A's will fight another day. They're off to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. we remind you to please drive home safely.